Imagine having a personal website that showcases your work, connects you with clients, and looks stunning, without writing a single line of code. Today I show you step by step how you can build your own personal website using Lovable. And it's probably faster and easier than you think it is. Let's get started. So first you actually need to know what you're gonna create. It's gonna be a portfolio, some sort of community platform, or social media, or you want to make a software tool. In this video I will be creating a personal website for me, and you can follow step by step to create your own. So I'm telling Lovable to make a personal website for me. It should have a landing page that first shows me with the attached image and my name, a short about me, then a carousel of my projects, a skills section, and at the bottom a contact me section. There should also be a separate page for the about me and projects that can be accessed either through the header or by clicking on that section to learn more. And the key with these prompts is that you are very specific, and you can also give multiple instructions in one go usually, but Lovable can take an infinite amount, so you have to limit it to like maybe 3 or 4 different features of your website. But to use the prompts as efficiently as possible, you should definitely have multiple instructions in one prompt, because you only have 5 free prompts per day. So let's send it and see what Lovable gives me. So first Lovable creates a step-by-step guide for itself with the landing section, then brief about me section, projects carousel, skill section, and contact section. And now it just generates the code, and probably in just a few minutes I have gotten an entire website. And now that Lovable completed its tasks, it actually gave me an error. But this is usually pretty easy to fix. All you need to do is press try to fix, and Lovable thinks it through step by step to resolve it. And it seems that there was some sort of wrong import that now Lovable has fixed, and I got a working page. And as you can see, well, it's pretty empty right now. You should probably input all this information. I'll do it in just a second, but Lovable has made a first landing hero section, a project carousel where you can see different projects, my skills, and a contact form, exactly what I requested. I can press into the about me, but apparently there was nothing there. And for the projects, there's also nothing yet. So now you have basically 2 options to fill in the contents of your page. And either you could input it all into the Lovable prompting, or you could connect it to GitHub and write it yourself. But I'm gonna show you how you can do both. So first, let's see if we can give Lovable all the information it needs. Let's add information about me. My name is Evian. I am a web developer and content creator. I love learning new things and teaching other people how they can learn better. And then I'm going to give it one of my profile pictures. And for the projects, I will add some of my game development projects. So a factory building automation game where you build a factory to manufacture products and sell them to companies. Say that the second attached image is for this project. And we can also add my horror game. Echoes of Steel, a horror game set in a abandoned factory where you get chased by animatronics and have to purify the factory. And I also just realized that I should probably say that I'm a game developer and not a web developer. And then lastly, I'll say to also fix the About Me and Projects page so that there are just not 404 errors. And send. And just like that, the website has now been updated. Oh, the skills doesn't appear to have been updated, but I can fix that later. And you can see it has added the projects, so I can see them. Maybe not the best image for this, but we can also probably fix that. And my profile picture and About Me. And the About Me page is still not working, and neither is the project page. But maybe I don't really like the style of this page right now. So I could say something like, add some more colors. Green and yellow, subtle colors. Make it professional, but also playful. Then fix so that the About page and the project page display their information correctly. Like that, the page has been updated, and I actually don't see any new colors, but on the About Me page and the project page, those colors have actually been used. Now this is obviously not perfect, but I mean, I did it in like 5 minutes without doing any code. But now let's see how I can actually change this information myself without having to input it into Lovable. So we're going to go up to Edit Code and add it to GitHub. I've already linked my GitHub account, so I can just press that, and it will create a repository for me that I then can open up on my own computer. So I'll be going into GitHub Desktop, and I can add a new repository, and it should hopefully be here, Showcase Sphere of Me. I can press clone, and it's gonna clone it, and now I can show it in Explorer to see where it is, and here we go, here it is. And now to actually open up this project on my computer, I can copy the file path, and I go into the command prompt, I go to my G drive and CD to the file path. Now I'm gonna install npm, so npm install, and it's installing it so we can host it locally. And then we can run npm run dev. And now if we go into this link here, localhost 8080, you can see that we can now see the project on my own computer without using Lovable. So now if we want to actually change some of this code or information on our own, we can go back into GitHub Desktop and we can open in whatever IDE you want, but I'm using IntelliJ, and then we can find our components here. And if we go into projects, you can see here is all the information. So if I now wanted to change the description here, I could add something like you get contracts that you need to complete to keep your reputation good. And if I save this, Ctrl S, and go back into my projects, you can see that the text has immediately updated. If I want to change the skills, I can go into the skills here, and hopefully Lovable has made it easy. Yes, you can see here. So I could add another category if I want, and this could be game development. And I could add Unity, C#, and networking. And if I go back into the page, you can see now there's game development here too. You can easily change these. And if I want to change the colors on something, I could go here into the skills section, for example, and I could probably just add background, and maybe I want it to be yellow, a subtle yellow. And now if I go into the web page, you can see now it's yellow. Now that didn't look very good, so maybe I don't want that, but maybe you could make it for the actually entire skill section. So if I put it in section here, And now you can see that the entire section of skills is yellow. And now maybe you think that, oh, now I can't use Lovable anymore. But if you go back into GitHub Desktop, you can see that you can now commit these changes. So I can say something like changed information and color, and commit to main and push. And in just a few seconds, you can now go back into Lovable and see, hopefully, okay, there it is. Here you can see now that the page has changed on Lovable too. The new information is here, the new skill is here, the new color is here. And then I can still prompt Lovable if I wanted to add something. But now let's see how we can actually, for example, make this contact form actually work. Because right now, I don't think anything happens when you actually do it. So for that, we're gonna need Supabase. To connect Supabase, you press up here in the corner, Supabase, and you gotta connect Supabase first. I have already connected it, so I go in here and I just need to create a new project. And I will call this project Personal Website. And it's gonna take maybe 1 or 2 minutes to actually create the project, because it says right here, setting up project. So we'll just wait for a few minutes. And like that, we should be able to now go back into Lovable, press Supabase, my organization, and then Personal Website. I can connect, and it gives the prompt to Lovable to connect the project. Okay, so now we want to actually make the contact me form work. So I'm going to tell Lovable to fix so that the contact form actually works. Add a table in Supabase where I can read anything submitted through the contact form. And now it's going to give me an SQL query that I need to apply the changes for. You can preview it if you know SQL to see if it looks good, and then just press apply changes once you can. And apparently it also decided to change the colors of the contact me, and it found an error without me even needing to tell it, so even better. So now if you actually want to see it full screen and the correct website, because something happened here, but you can press this button up here, open preview new tab, and you will see the entire website. Now if I scroll down to the contact me, we'll see if it actually works. I just say Evian, my email is eviangamedev@gmail.com, and then hello, and send message. And now let's go back into Supabase. You go into the table editor and sidebar here, and you can see contact submissions. Press into that, and here you can see that Evian, my email, and my message. So now the contact form actually works. Now you might also want to make these links be your links and your email. But you can fix that either by prompting Lovable or through GitHub. Okay, so now how can you actually show this to other people? The easiest way is straight up just here in the preview, you can copy this link and send it to anyone, and anyone can see your webpage. But if you want to remove this edit with Lovable sign down here, you could use Vercel. So let's go into vercel.com and add a new project. Because we uploaded it to GitHub previously, we can just press import on a GitHub repository, give it a name, I just keep the same, and deploy. It's gonna take a few minutes and we will probably have a website. And you can see now the project has been deployed. So you can just continue to that dashboard and we'll see this link right here, and we can just go into that. And now you can share this link with anyone and they can go into here and see your project. You can also assign custom domains, but I won't be showing this in this video. So to test it out, we're gonna see if the website is also responsive. We right click and press inspect. And we can see that, yeah, it's pretty responsive. Maybe a bit too much text here, a bit cramped, but I mean it works. And the projects also work. Perfect. I mean, so in just 20 minutes, I have set up my entire personal website. I have made a link that I can share to others. I can easily change anything I want. I can change the style, I can change the projects, I can change the website pages just by prompting AI or changing it myself through IntelliJ. The website is responsive and you can use it anywhere. So whether you're a freelancer, developer, or just want to make something cool, you should definitely try out Lovable. And if you like this video, you can check out this other video I made where I built a task manager with Lovable.